Good mirror signal check there, and your blind spot. You know your blind spot is over the shoulder.
Over the shoulder?
No, to your right.
Oh, to my right?
Yeah, it's alright. See, he might change his mind and he can't control the traffic on the other side. Okay, you're good to edge forward a little bit. Okay, hold on a minute, a second. Oh, look. He's letting you go as well. Off you go. Thank you. Thank you. That's really nice of him, yeah? Okay, now keep in the right lane for me, please.
The right lane.
And check. And then continue ahead of the roundabout. As possible. Now, this is an old cobbly street. It's the old cobbly type of road.
Yeah.
You don't often see many of these. They're from the olden days. You know, we used to have horse and carriages like a couple hundred years ago.
Yeah.
So, you know, a little bit out. So you can feel the bumps, you keep it slow. Downhill slope.
Is that the Italian roads?
Yeah. Well, the old Romans built these roads like
Did they?
that with the cobbles. Yeah, they came up with it. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And bright sunny day today. Beautiful weather. Today I've got my student with me, Kabir. Say hi.
Hi.
And Kabir's been off for a couple of months now, and basically he got a new job and he's come back to recap on his driving, and he's looking forward to getting a test booked. So we're just doing a bit of general driving, getting him back in a feel of driving the car and etc. Now Kabir lives near the airport, and basically in this video I'm just looking at the roads near the airport because he lives extremely close to it, and he does see low flying aircraft, and sometimes when he's driving with his mom and etc, the planes are kind of flying very low and that can distract you while you're driving. So we're just looking at, if we do see any planes coming, we're going to see how you're going to be. The main thing is not to start doing plane spotting. And make sure you're focusing on your drive. Now, how was your holiday? You was in Italy, was it?
Yeah, well, great, man.
Where did you go to Italy?
Rome.
Rome,
Yeah.
Rome. Very nice, very nice. Excellent. Yeah, I love Italy. I've been myself. I went skiing. Right, and you brought me back a really nice gift. An Italian cigar. Okay, so I will be looking into that. Thanks very much for that. Okay, so we're just going to get on with it, really. You may remember your MSPSL routine, the mirror signal routine,
yeah.
your blind spot checks and things. If you're rusty with it, I'll help you a little bit
of course,
with it.
yeah.
Okay, so we're going to drive off,
yeah.
and we're just going to follow the road round.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Good mirror signal check there, and your blind spot. You know your blind spot is over the shoulder.
Over the shoulder?
No, to your right.
Oh, to my right?
Yeah, it's alright. So when you're leaving that way, it's to your right, yeah? We're going to go around.
Just around, yeah.
Yeah, and we cancel that signal. You're probably a bit rusty. Have you been watching the Italian drivers? Yeah, they drive
into 3 lanes.
Yeah, they drive quick, don't they? But it's not overall not that bad. I drove there quite a bit. Okay, so end of the road, we're going to be turning left.
Turning left, yeah.
Yeah. So you remember your MSPSL routine kicks in roughly about 6 to 8 car lengths. So
Yeah.
we're turning left here.
Turning left, yeah.
Yeah. So your mirrors, these two.
These two. Oh.
Yeah. So if you're going left, the left mirrors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just drive like you normally drive. I know you're a bit camera shy, yeah? Okay. So an important thing to look out for, you do get a lot of cyclists in this area as well.
Yeah.
Really nice weather today. We've had all sorts going on, snow and everything. Okay. And then we're turning left at the lights.
Turning left at the lights.
Yeah.
No problem.
So do you do any interesting stuff in Rome?
Just sort of like the tourist attractions, like the Colosseum and stuff.
Oh wow, yeah. I've always wanted to go.
I definitely recommend to everybody.
It's on my list. So we're turning left here, please.
Turning left here.
Yeah, so your mirror signal routine.
I don't do that, yeah.
So starting with the interior and then the left. If you're going right, vice versa.
Yeah.
That is your main thing, you know,
Yeah.
when you're turning left and
Of
right.
course.
The MSPSL.
Yeah.
So as you know, you live near the airport,
Yeah.
and around here you do get a lot of
planes, yeah, a lot of noise.
Planes, yeah. Main thing is if you see something close, because when you're using that back road, the plane does come quite low because the runway is there.
And every time I just change gear, I just check the mirror.
Yeah, that's for your speed check.
Yeah.
So around them roads where you are at, whereas the plane's coming round and you're on them roads, you're just focusing on your driving and not trying to get too distracted.
Yeah, definitely. Is it a 40 here?
It's a bit further on.
A bit further on,
Yeah.
okay.
So if you haven't seen a sign yet, then it's 30.
It's 30.
So you can see the large 40 coming up.
Of course.
So when it's large, that's the starting point.
Yeah.
And then this is a bit of a dual carriageway. What you're actually doing here is you're running under the runway.
Under the runway.
This is the under the airport runway.
Yeah.
You can go up to grade 4. How does it feel after a long time of driving?
It feels like good.
Yeah.
Weird
You
when
miss
you
it?
first, yeah.
You miss it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so at the roundabout we're going to approach, we're going to be turning first exit left.
First exit, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
So we start slowing down from here. You go on the brake and go back to gear 3. Good. And we're turning first exit left on the roundabout.
First exit left, yeah.
Yeah. So your middle signal routine kicks in now. Changing down, approaching in gear 2. Standby gear. And then let's see where the Discovery is going. He still hasn't moved yet, so you're okay to go. You see the traffic blocking him.
Yeah.
So that lets you go then.
Let's go.
And then here you're on the side of the airport. This is where you were saying the planes fly very low.
Yeah, this is where you blind spot is really.
Yeah. So basically, if you do see anything like that, then you're just focusing on your road, on your drive, and not really focusing on the plane.
100%.
Do you like plane spotting? Yeah. I used to do it a lot.
Did you?
Yeah, I used to do it.
It's probably better to do it at least Buffer than Manchester though, isn't it?
Yeah. You got nicer views here.
Yeah.
You got a bit of a countryside road as well.
100%.
Yeah. Now they put a new sign there. It gives you the giveaway.
Giveaway.
A sign in advance. It's about 100 yards from there. So if you start to decrease the speed now, check your mirror off.
Yeah.
And then we're emerging left at the end of the road here.
Left at the end
Yeah.
of the road.
Now we're turning left. Middle signal left. And you see the national speed limit sign there.
Yeah.
That's telling you you're coming onto a national speed limit road. Now, however, national speed limits on single track roads, do you know what they are? Any idea?
Is it 60?
Yeah, that's right. Now, this road isn't brilliant. It's got a lot of bends in it. So, it's not about approaching at doing 60.
Yeah.
It's about making progress.
Yeah.
This is the part where you do see a lot of low-flying aircraft, because as we're coming here, the plane comes over here,
Yeah.
and it flies very low as if it's going to fall onto your car, but it touches there.
Yeah.
And there isn't any today, but you can easily get distracted here on this bend,
Yeah, 100%.
and you get a lot of horse riders, cyclists. There's a plane there, you're actually just taking off, small plane, Cessna.
Yeah.
So you want to focus a little bit easier on the bends would be okay.
Brake on the bends.
You can come off the gas as
Come
well
off the gas.
first, and then if you need the brake, you can brake just before the bend. It doesn't throw you around too much then.
Yeah.
Do you do any driving in Italy or anything like that?
Scooter riding.
Scooter riding.
The V-scooters, yeah.
All right, yeah. Very good, very good. It's a good way of getting around, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lot better. Instead of taxis,
in the city, the roads are quite small. Now here, your speed changes.
to 30.
Yeah. So you're easy enough, and the roads will get a little bit narrower. You may get parked cars here around the parks and etc. So you're just taking it easy.
Yeah, of course.
Overall, not bad. You're just a bit rusty with your middle signal routine,
Yeah,
but your gear change and driving, gas, brake, everything else is okay.
thanks.
Yeah. So we're moving out. You can move out early when it's like that.
You move out early?
Yeah, if nothing's coming, then it's a lesser of a turn. Now, as you come into this village here, we're going to be slowing down. As you can see, you've got a lot of parked cars on your side.
Yeah.
So, you're going to slow down for that in case traffic on the other side is coming.
Yeah, of course.
So, what gear would be better here, do you think?
2.
Yeah. Let's select that.
Yeah, definitely 2.
Yeah, because you got a lot going. Anywhere where you got a lot going on, if you've changed down early, then you can focus more on the steering, more on judging the clearances,
100%.
wall sides, etc. Okay, we're going to be turning right at the end.
Turning right at the end of the road.
Yeah, so just passing that road first, you can do your mirrors and then your signal there. So halfway past that is good.
Yeah, of course.
As soon as you turn right here, you've got a roundabout. Okay, so I want you to not go too fast. At the roundabout, we're going to be continuing ahead through the town centre there.
Where the bus is?
Yeah, that's right. So that's a one-way street with a 20 zone. So we're just checking. Take your time. Now they come off quick off this roundabout as well. So take your time. I'm going to be a bit rusty, I'm going to be helping you with a bit of it, so don't worry.
Of course, yeah.
Okay. Let's have a look. There's still a bit of traffic on my side. Okay, he was going left. It was nice, this driver, she held back for you so you have a bit of view, but she got a chance to go there. He might be letting you go, but you've got some traffic turning in, so you've got to see, he might change his mind, and he can't control the traffic on the other side. Okay, you're good to edge forward a little bit. Okay, hold on a minute, a second. Oh, look, he's letting you go as well. Off you go. Thank you. Thank you. That's really nice of him, yeah? Okay, now keep in the right lane for me, please.
The right lane.
And check, and then continue ahead of the roundabout. So it's a bit different here.
So going into here.
And we're going here, yeah. Now here I want you to stay extremely slow.
Would you prefer a one here?
One's fine.
Okay.
Because you've got a lot of activity going on. You've
Yeah.
got pedestrians, cars pulling out, you've got zebra crossing coming up.
Yeah.
Small town is this.
A lot of people walking.
Yeah, and if you get anybody near the zebra, you know, I want you to anticipate that they might use it. And plus you got a queue going on there. Can you see how
Yeah.
he's come now?
Absolutely.
So it's always good to be thinking, what if he might use it, you know? And that way you can hold back. Now you're okay, because they can come on the next turn.
Yeah, of course.
Once you get a chance to go, you know, you can go.
Yeah, nice town centre.
Yeah, this is Eden. It's very nice. Yeah. Very nice, especially when the sun's out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had some crazy weather going on here. You know.
You've gone from snow in the
Yeah.
mountains to
Yeah.
cold to warm.
Oh, we had snow here as well, but it was snowing
we
and then it wasn't, and then it was, and you couldn't really tell. You see where the bus has gone there?
Yeah.
So we're basically not going there. We're going to just go across now. That's a bit of a steep hill, and it's a
Where the
one-way
red
street.
course is going.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
So you're just going to pause here for a minute, give way a check. Good. Okay. And then slow as possible. Now this is an old cobbly street.
Is it?
It's the old cobbly type of road.
Yeah.
You don't often see many of these. They're from the olden days, you know, when you used to have horse and carriages like a couple hundred years ago.
Yeah.
So, you know, a little bit out. So you can feel the bumps, you keep it slow. Downhill slope.
Is that the Italian roads?
Yeah. Well, the old Romans built these roads
Did
like
they?
that with the cobbles. Yeah, they came up with it. Yeah, so end of the road you're turning right, and this is still a one-way street, so you can place your car on that side behind the Corsa. We're turning right.
Turning
please.
right.
Yeah, so mirror signal.
Right.
So, you know, try and brush up on the mirror signal,
Mirror
you're a bit
signal.
weak, yeah.
Yeah.
So apart from that, your driving's okay.
Yeah.
But when you're turning left or right, get the MSPSL routine in the mirror signal
Yeah.
position.
Yeah.
Gear change is okay, and then you're looking, observing. You're using this routine, could be on all junctions, yeah?
Yeah.
We're gonna just go on a little bit more.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And you got another car pulling out of there, so you do get stuff like that going on as well. You got a pedestrian as well there. Can you see that? Okay, now off you go. So go slow for the pedestrian. Go slow. Allow her to get across. Excellent. If not, then you would hold back.
I did not.
Yeah.
The signal. No, I mean, sorry.
So your speed mirror check. You're good with the speed mirror check.
Yeah.
The only thing you're getting confused with is your MSPSL routine.
MSPSL.
So if you're turning right, them two mirrors.
If you turn left, them too.
Yeah, starting always with the interior mirror.
Yeah.
And then it would be signals or mirror signal.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's with everything. If you were pulling up, if I said pull up in a safe, convenient place, you'd be checking your mirrors and then signaling,
Yeah.
etc. So you know what's behind, how you're going to pull in smoothly, etc. And no sudden stops. Overall, drive's not bad. You got good clearance going on. You got good judgment going on.
Yeah.
Okay. It's just getting the routine.
Getting the
in place.
routine in.
And the routine is the key for your driving test.
Yeah.
Because when the examiner sits next to you, this is the main thing.
It's what
he's
they look
looking
at. Yeah.
Every time they give you a junction, a turn left or right.
Yeah.
So we did go up around the airport. You didn't get any low-flying aircraft today, but I understand your worries because you live here. But you know, over time, you know, as you're going along, the main thing is not to get distracted by it.
No, 100%.
And you know, focus on your drive when you're driving through. They're not bad roads, you know.
Yeah.
So if you hold up a little bit for that van to get through, not too close to the curb, then this is a bit of a difficult place. And then you know, this is more of awareness and planning, really.
Yeah.
So you plan a bit, you move. If you've got space more on your side, you got to expect the driver will be coming over the line.
Yeah, definitely.
Because he has parked vehicles on his side.
Yeah.
So that would come in planning.
Yeah.
Just there, about half a car. I bet you've been seeing some singing Italian taxis and driving is different there.
It's weird. It's like you've got like our road markings here.
Yeah.
3 lanes, but they're all like they don't indicate when they're going into another lane.
Yeah.
And then like
It wasn't where I drove. It wasn't too bad because I did do quite a substantial amount of mileage in Italy.
Yeah,
I did
how
over
much you do?
I must have done about 1,000 kilometers because I went to quite a few places, and I found the motorways were really good. They weren't as congested. The towns and villages I went to, but I didn't drive much in the major cities. I did drive a little bit in some places, but it wasn't busy, you know.
Yeah.
And I thought their system's not too bad, although it takes a bit of time getting used to their roundabouts because you're going on the other side,
Yeah.
the wrong way around. And if you're going to the furthest exit, you're best off keeping to the outer ring lane, you know, to leave again.
Yeah.
Whereas here, when we're doing immediate right, we go for the inner lane, and then when we exit, we start to come out to the outer lane if our exit is quite far on the right.
Yeah.
What I noticed there was when you're doing quite a substantial amount of an exit on the other side, as you approach it, they still prefer you to be in the outer ring lane. Because the drivers who are coming from different directions will already be in that lane. Then it's difficult for you to get off again. So that was the only main thing that I found different, but I adapted to it.
Yeah, that's
and
quite quickly adapted. That's quite good, that.
Yeah, and it was good actually. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So was Rome busy? Was the weather good there?
Yeah, we had some rain.
All right,
like,
okay.
2 days rain, but then like the other 5 days were like nice and sunny.
Yeah.
Very beautiful city.
Oh yeah.
But now you've said Verona, I'm really interested to see what.
Oh, I'm gonna be going Rome. We'll do a swap. Yeah.
Well, is it, there's an airport in Verona as well, isn't there?
Yes, there is. Yeah. Yeah. So we're turning right here now. You always get a lot of traffic here, and you do get a lot of people not signalling.
Yeah.
When you're moving forward there, the middle signal is still essential. You know, you would still need it.
When I get a bit nearer to
as soon as you move, you can signal
right.
Yeah. And we're going to be turning right. We're going to go into a car park. I'm just going to look at one of your forward bays.
Oh yeah, no worries.
To see how that goes.
Yeah.
And then we'll hopefully end it from there. Maybe a lesson today. But overall, it's not bad. You know.
Thank you.
The only weakness I've spotted is the routine.
The routine there.
Yeah. So
when I'm turning left, need to be looking there, and then when I'm turning right. So right now I'm going to be turning right, so I'd be looking.
Them 2 mirrors, perfect. And you got confused with your blind spot. When you're moving off, it's your right blind spot.
When I'm moving off, it's that one.
Yeah, over the shoulder.
Oh, over the shoulder.
Yeah. So when you're parked in a parked position and they say drive on when you think it's safe, you do mirrors, signal, blind spot. Yes. And
what did I do?
You did the left one. But when you do that maneuver, do you remember the pull up on the right maneuver? And you reverse back to car length when you drive off. Then you would do the left. So whichever direction you're moving to is the blind spot.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll check you on that. Obviously you come back after a couple of months, you had a long time off. So, you know, you're a little bit rusty. Now, when you're dealing with junctions, there's no blind spot. It's just your mirrors signal.
Yeah.
Okay. That's just for parked position.
100%.
These lights do take a long time, don't they?
Yeah, they do take that.
Yeah. It's an excellent park, this, isn't it? The weather's so nice, I feel like going for a jog or a walk.
It's very good.
Okay, so there you go. So if you mirror signal now, then everybody knows where you're going. And we'll get through these.
Hopefully.
Now, as you go around, you got a second signal, so you have to slow down for that. It comes on pretty quick here. It's just below there, but you can't fit through, so you're going to have to pause here. Good. And you see a lot of these drivers, they're terrible, aren't they? Look, can you see where he's going and he hasn't done what? What has he not done?
He's not left me space to begin with.
So he's not indicated. They're not signaling. They're not yeah. So a lot of drivers, they're very poor with signals, confusing other drivers.
Yeah.
But when it's a situation like that, you hold back.
Yeah.
You let it develop, and then you go in. A lot of learners, they're under pressure. They try to go through. They get too close to the parked car.
Yeah.
And it results in a field. You know.
Yeah.
It's always advisable to wait until it develops. And we're all right there because there was room for us to fit on. If not, you would wait back at the junction.
Yeah.
Okay, if you can slow down for me. When you get round the bend, we're going to be taking a left at the traffic lights.
Left at the traffic lights.
Yeah. So if you slow down a little bit.
Going to gear 2.
Yeah. And you see the traffic lights coming up, we're turning left, approaching our left lane. So left mirror, left signal, and left lane. Okay. Yeah. So our lane comes up pretty quick. As long as you get that door mirror in, that's your key there. So signal again now, brake gently. As you make the turn, it's also a give way, so you're checking to your right, it's good.
Clear.
And then slow, please. We're turning first left again, it's a left lane. you're coming into a car park. We're gonna go look at the forward bay. As you come into the car park, you're gonna slow down.
Yeah.
The best gear for this place is gonna be first gear.
First gear, so I turn.
So if you go first gear, now this lane is actually for McDonald's. So when you get around, can you change lanes for me safely, please?
Gosh.
And just check your mirrors.
Clear.
Go along a little bit further. You can take not this but the next right there. Now you dip in the clutch to keep the car slow.
No reason.
Okay, hold on. Car coming. Stop. Signal. So she's just pulled out of that drive-through, you see.
Yeah.
And you've got to be watching out for that. Don't worry too much about being on that side there, because the car parks are a little bit different. They're a bit more narrower.
Of course.
So you have to angle the car a little bit. Just continue until we can get to a bit where it's a little bit less busier.
Yeah, no reason.
And we'll do a forward right bay, for example. Yeah. So if you go to the end.
Yeah.
The far side at the top is usually a bit quieter. So what we're going to do is go to the end. You're going to turn left there at the end.
Turn left to the end.
Yeah. So if you just go to the end, because we'd have to go all the way around. We're going to go left at the end then. Yeah.
That's a car coming short.
Okay, hold on a minute. Just creep forward. Let me see. Okay, so here what you're going to have to do is go right.
Go right.
Yeah. You go right, because the marking is like that, but it's fine. Because we couldn't go all the way up, you see. Okay, now turn right here.
Turn right here.
Yeah, because you see the arrows there. It was pointing us to come in this direction. You have to follow the arrows sometimes. It doesn't look good if you're going the wrong way. It is extremely busy here today, isn't it? But it is a Saturday, so. Right, so here's your chance. If you keep to the left for me and signal, miss one off and go for the middle, clutch down, stop here for a moment. Now the key is always good to stop first before you rush into there. You're going to get it wrong. He might allow you to and he might not. I don't want the one next to the Jaguar.
No, you want the middle one.
In the middle one, please. So go forward. Don't turn yet. Remember the door, the reference.
Yeah.
The chrome handle. So a little bit further. A little bit further. Keep going. You're okay. You're going full lock now. Excellent. And you're driving into that. And you see how that places the car in?
Gets it nicely.
Yeah, nicely in. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. A little bit further. A little bit further. Straighten the wheels and stop there, please. Thank you. Neutral.
And I'll just look outside.
Yeah, and you can check it. Well, you make sure it's neutral. That's perfect. Okay, relax there. So how did you find that? Now, what they do in the test, they wouldn't come to extreme. They would go to the far top. But if you saw the lane, it finished there. We couldn't go further up.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so
and then at the end, we've come round, and we always pick 2 or 3 empty spaces.
Yeah.
And then you're parking. But for experience, it's good for you to come into a bit of a busy car park. Gives you an idea into reality of how it's going to be.
100%.
So how did you find today? How do you find the driving going on?
It was a nice drive. Definitely recommend airport.
Did you find it a little bit difficult after having a couple of months off? Or?
I'd say like it feels like when you're like cycling again, like when you're learning to ride a bike again.
You're a bit rusty.
You start off rusty, but then you end up
getting there. Yeah. Okay, well, you're back now. We're gonna get you in some regular lessons, and we'll get you going.
Improving on that.
The MSPSL routine, the middle signal position routine.
100%.
We want to work on that. You kind of know it, but it's just getting the routine of it right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay folks, that's all for this video. If you like that, hit the like, subscribe and switch on your notifications, and thank you for watching. See you on the next video.